Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
A live look at weather radar as rain moves into southeast Michigan. Temperatures drop into the low 50s tonight as showers also sweep through. The rain is coming there from the west, it looks like. With it, those cool temperatures that will gradually warm up, though, over the next 24 hours.
Yeah, meteorologist Brian Sherman, you've been tracking everything. I see your computers are busy right here.
Yeah.
So it looks like things are maybe moving out by midnight.
Yeah, I think by midnight, early into the overnight, I think we get a break from the showers, but most of us will see some rain from this band of showers that we are tracking heading into the 6 o'clock hour tonight. Exact Track 40 radar has those working from Monroe County over into Washtenaw County. So some areas that are going to be seeing some of that rain here, if not very shortly, going on right now. There's Ann Arbor down to Saline, London, Dundee and Petersburg and Monroe County checking in with some rain showers. Moving off to the north and east, so areas like Canton and Belleville, you're next, Salem, and then eventually into Oakland County over into West Bloomfield. It's not a wide band of rain showers. Nevertheless, hold on to the umbrella. We're going to keep the chance of showers into the forecast into the overnight hours tonight. Tower cam over downtown Detroit, cloud cover sticking with us, but that rain off into the horizon. Temperatures chilly, 57 here in Detroit, 58 over in Ann Arbor, 55 in Pontiac, and 57 in Monroe. If you're not a fan of the chilly temperatures, there is a warm up on the way. I'll talk about when the rain comes to an end and when 80s are back in the forecast. Details in your full 4-1 forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, so the conflict, it continues in Hamtramck. We're hearing from neighbors tonight as the city manager is suspended. We're learning he has lawyered up.
The police chief is also suspended pending an investigation. The city manager decided to place the chief on leave after accusations of misconduct. Jacqueline Francis is live tonight with what's next for the city of Hamtramck. Jacqueline.
We're still waiting to hear back from the city manager's lawyer, but as of today, he's off the job on paid leave. And some people we talked to today say it's about time, as they're still angry that the city manager suspended the police chief in the first place.
He's not going to escape this. This isn't a retaliatory thing against the chief of police. This is literally both of them placed on administrative leave.
But you're excluding yourself.
Mr. Mayor.
It's the back and forth shouting match we've come to expect from Hamtramck's mayor and city manager. It all started when the city manager, Max Garbarino, suspended the police chief over an anonymous letter written from inside the police department containing serious allegations against the chief. The mayor, along with some community members, are upset by the chief's suspension.
He is a stand-up guy. He does a lot for the community. He's involved in the community.
Out of loyalty to the police chief, some residents were glad to see the city manager put on leave.
Basically, we just trying to make sure that it's fair, and finally it is fair now.
So what does the now suspended city manager, Max Garbarino, have to say about all of this?
My jury is right here. This is my opportunity. The chief of police reports to me, and we're trying to get to the facts on that. And in which case, I didn't fire the chief of police. If the facts come back and say that the chief did all this, then I'm going to come to yourself and council and say, okay, here's what's going on.
In a letter released yesterday before he was suspended, Garbarino said he was in the right to place the chief on leave and is prepared to take legal action if disciplinary action is taken against him, which it was.
Speaking of that letter, we've posted it in its entirety on clickondetroit.com. In it, he lists the specific legal statutes that allegedly support his decision to suspend the police chief. Reporting live at Hamtramck, Jacqueline Francis, Local 4.
Okay, Jacqueline, thank you.
We're taking a live look right now at the White House, where President Trump says he's considering a pardon for the men accused of plotting to kidnap Governor Gretchen Whitmer.
Barry Croft and Adam Fox were convicted of plotting to kidnap Governor Whitmer. 14 men were charged in connection with the kidnapping plot. 9 were convicted. Today, President Trump said the case looked like a railroad job.
I'm going to look at it. I will take a look at it. It's been brought to my attention. I did watch the trial. It looked to me like somewhat of a railroad job. I'll be honest with you. It looked to me like some people said some stupid things. They were drinking, and I think they said stupid things. But I'll take a look at that.
We've reached out to Governor Whitmer's office for comment, and we'll bring that to you as soon as we get it. For right now, though, snap a picture of the QR code right there at the bottom left-hand portion of your screen. It'll take you to clickondetroit.com, where you can find a full timeline of the case events.
Case dismissed. The fight to hold school officials accountable in the Oxford High School shooting, it ends. The Michigan Supreme Court will not hear arguments in a civil lawsuit against Oxford schools. The lawsuit claimed teachers and staff were negligent in preventing the 2021 deadly shooting. Take a look at this order issued today, saying that the lawsuit is denied. Families of those victims, they're disappointed.
This is just more salt on the wound of how our government has treated us. Just blatant disrespect to families that have lost a loved one.
And that was the father of Tate Meir. Tate was killed along with Madison Baldwin, Hannah St. Juliana, and Justin Schilling in the 2021 shooting. An attorney for Oxford Community Schools said employees should be held responsible for the criminal acts of independent third parties.
City of Warren's police commissioner is speaking out tonight in the wake of multiple chases over the weekend, one of them killing an innocent bystander. Warren police releasing dash cam video of the chase showing the moments leading up to the crash. 71-year-old Wendy Drew was killed when her vehicle was hit by a driver fleeing police. 33-year-old Anthony Greer is now charged with second-degree murder. Police Commissioner Hawkins says the department follows strict pursuit policies. It's also worth noting pursuits in Warren are down by 50% compared to this same time last year.
Well, after several delays, the ex-boyfriend charged in the killing of missing mother Ashley Elkins appears in court for the probable cause hearing. DeAndre Booker is also accused of lying to police. Ashley Elkins was last seen on January 2nd. Police say her cell phone last showed her at Booker's apartment in Roseville. While her body hasn't been found, investigators believe Elkins was killed based on evidence found inside a dumpster. In court today, the defense argued that the prosecution has a challenging case without a body. Well, court is adjourned for the day in the trial of Noor Kestu, a Clinton Township business owner. He's charged after his business, the Goose Smoke Shop and Vape Distributor, caught fire and exploded back in March 2024. Kestu is charged with involuntary manslaughter. A 19-year-old died, killed by flying debris. Now, police say the explosion was due to thousands of containers of combustible gas stored in the building. The debris field extended at least a half mile, causing serious damage. We'll let you know when court is back in session.
A critical safety message from police and MDOT tonight to slow down and move over. And this photo from Auburn Hills Police is a perfect example of why. A driver traveling on I-75 over the weekend hit this MDOT courtesy patrol van while the crew was assisting with traffic flow. Our Lauren Kostick is live tonight with what happened next. Lauren.
Well, Kimberly, the good news is no one was severely hurt in this crash, but Auburn Hills police tell me that the driver responsible was arrested and issued a citation. Just another reminder that moving over isn't a suggestion, but the law.
Oh, that looks horrible.
Chris Giftakis stunned by photos of an MDOT courtesy patrol van mangled up on the side of I-75.
Especially at nighttime, right? Like, it was probably completely lit up.
The incident happened around 4 a.m. Saturday near the Baldwin exit. Auburn Hills police said the van was assisting with traffic flow when the crew was rear-ended. Amazingly, both drivers survived, but sadly, it's far from the first time.
You out of gas?
Just last month, Local 4 did a ride-along.
A lot of near misses, I take it?
Yes. Unfortunately, we have a lot of near misses.
This van also hit on I-75 near the same spot back in January. According to MDOT, the team has helped more than 81,000 people in the last 2 years, but also experienced 471 near misses. Drivers we spoke with agree it's a problem.
Immediately get over, yeah, as safely as you can, right? But I would say, from what I've seen, 60% don't even get over.
I guess it's like 50-50 probably.
In a statement, MDOT said drivers need to realize they have a responsibility when behind the wheel. They must keep both hands on the wheel, both eyes on the road, drive to the current conditions, and not be distracted or under the influence.
Move over, right. It's for your safety and everyone else's safety too.
And just last week, I was speaking with fire chiefs in northern Oakland County about people speeding here on I-75. They say there's been an uptick in crashes, especially in that construction zone. So again, move over and slow down. Reporting live tonight, Lauren Kostick, Local 4.
Always good advice. Lauren, thank you.
And we have to let you know lane closures are set to begin this week on I-94 in Macomb County. That's for bridge work. The Michigan Department of Transportation is upgrading the I-94 overpass at 13 Mile Road in Roseville. Well, starting tomorrow, westbound I-94 will be reduced to 2 lanes with nightly closures expected through August. Westbound 13 Mile Road will also be closed under I-94 and detours will be in place.
Are you looking to hire a plumber or an electrician? Well, you are not alone in the struggle. Monroe homeowners are feeling the squeeze when it comes to finding skilled trade workers. Here are the numbers. While the national average has 57 trade workers per 1,000 homeowners, Monroe has 23 trade workers per 1,000 homeowners. So that makes Monroe one of the 10 worst staffed metros for home services. The Bureau of Labor Statistics sees growth ahead with demand for electricians up 11% by 2033. Until more workers enter the trades, experts say plan repairs early and know when to call a pro instead of attempting DIY projects. The state is feeling the pinch of the trade shortage, and here at Local 4, we've partnered with Carhartt for Trade Up. It's all about shining a light on opportunities in trade work, and we invite you to nominate someone and share their story by scanning the QR code on your screen or going to click on Detroit.com/tradeup.
Well, right now, the Mackinac Policy Conference is underway at the Grand Hotel. A live look at Mackinac right now as political, business, and community leaders are discussing ways to better not just Detroit, but the state of Michigan as a whole. One big topic today, bringing major events to Detroit made easier thanks to new funding. Our Jason Colthorpe is there as the action continues through Friday morning. Jason will have live reports here on Local 4 and Local 4 Plus all week.